tread where mortals have not trod. Be deified when really you're a scam. Hello Internet, Jojo here, and one of my most hated tropes across all of fiction is when characters are called gods when they're just really powerful people.
I don't make mistakes. I'm not just like the rest of you. I'm stronger, I'm smarter, I'm better. I am better!
There are many examples of this. Thor from the MCU, pretty much any god character from the MCU, Thor, Zeus, Hercules, Darkseid, Apocalypse, Beerus from Dragon Ball Z, Gonfall, if you really want to go that specific in One Piece. Any character who is called God is almost never God. And it's just so prolific across media culture as a whole that it's hard to tell the real gods from the fakers. Truth is probably an actual god. Eru is an actual god. Also, I firmly believe there can only be one of these characters in the entire multiverse, as this would be the person who created the multiverse, thus would not have multiverse versions of himself. And because of that, I'm pretty sure that Arceus would qualify as a god, but he also has been defeated in canon, so I don't know what to think about that. The Emperor Across the Sea from Narnia, he is the king of the multiverse, right? And of course, if there are multiple characters above the multiverse, and that's a whole thing. My issue is when someone is called a god, but is just a really powerful dude, right?
You were never a god. You were never even a man.
I mean, it really just destroys the title of God, right? Gods are, by definition, the most powerful being. Now, you can kind of get away with that in some instances because some characters are gods of certain things, so they can be beaten in other ways. But if you had Thor be beaten by another electrical dude, clearly he's not a god. So that's my issue, is when characters are surpassable despite being called gods, because the term gods should represent the highest peak of existence. And you can bring religion into this, because pretty much in any religion, God is the highest possible being, that you cannot surpass him, and a lot of times you cannot even perceive him, because doing so in his full power would kill you. But in fiction, oh, it's just a dude. And that bothers me to no end, because it really just lessens the term God, right? Because that term has meaning, but it's become so warped in popular fiction culture, that it can mean all-powerful or strong dude. Nika from One Piece, great example of this. He's not a god, he's just a dude. Even if he was a god, he's not a great one, because he can be surpassed. And Joy Boy. So yeah, that's just one of my most hated tropes in fiction and culture as a whole, whenever someone is given the title God, but in actuality, he's just dude. Bye-bye.
You are not worthy of my respect. You are not a god. You are simply bad product.